Birgit Steinborn faces an uphill task, saving the jobs of thousands of Siemens workers. Every day she spends hours with her Works Council colleagues trying to work out how to stop the threatened job cuts. Siemens management are planning to axe more than 3,000 jobs in Germany alone. Steinborn has made it her mission to preserve as many as possible.
For me, it's much less about numbers. It's about the fates of individuals. In principle, it doesn't matter to me whether 300, or 3,000 employees are affected. They're all people who do their work with the utmost commitment, who aren't in any way at fault. And then their job is cut. And then you have to ask which management decisions allowed it to get that far in the first place.
The man now primarily responsible for management decisions is Joe Kaeser, who took over as CEO in August 2013. He's the man Steinborn has to contend with his strategy and vision for a more efficient, more profitable, and less bureaucratic company. Management versus Works Council. Kaeser versus Steinborn. In black and white terms, that's what it boils down to. Yet the two of them also have a lot in common. They've both been at Siemens for more than 35 years, working their way up the career ladder at the same time.
Well, Mr. Kaeser and I have very different mandates, of course. The advantage is that he knows the company very well, just as I do. But ultimately, if you go into the details, we have very different views. It starts when we say we have to reduce bureaucracy. Mr. Kaeser says, well, bureaucracy also has a face. We have to cut staff. We say yes to improving processes, but no to job cuts.
Staff first, shareholders second. People over profit margins. Birgit Steinborn is spreading that message throughout the company. The workforce are pinning their hopes on her at the gas turbine plant in Berlin and elsewhere in Germany. Steinborn represents the interests of all the company's German employees, more than 100,000 in total. Here at the locomotive works in northwest Munich, the future is uncertain. It's not clear where Siemens' mobility division is heading. Hundreds of jobs hang in the balance. Though the company is currently building a new headquarters complex in the city center, 500 administrative jobs could also be slashed in Munich. Birgit Steinborn and the Works Council have to take a clear stand. Conflict is inevitable.
When a company is being restructured like this, you have to ensure it doesn't happen at the cost of the employees. You have to defend that position tooth and nail. And of course, that can't happen without friction.
Friction is something that Birgit Steinborn has grown used to over the years. After completing a sales apprenticeship and a degree in sociology, she joined the Works Council in 1980. And yet she doesn't hog the limelight, often preferring informal settings. Nevertheless, most people acknowledge that Birgit Steinborn is someone to be reckoned with.
I think I'm very objective. And do I ever bang my fist on the table? Well, no, not really. But I pursue my goals in a very dogged fashion. Friends tell me, you always get what you want.
Freunde sagen zu mir, du erreichst wohl immer, was du willst.
At Siemens, her tenacity is well known. At the end of January, she was also elected chairman of the supervisory board. Now she has to fight on two fronts.
I see it as more of an advantage. You have more power and can negotiate in a tougher fashion. And you're better informed. If someone really embraces this twin role, it can represent a real chance.
What will the future look like for Siemens and its workforce? Pivotal questions at the company at the moment. The pressure on Birgit Steinborn is enormous. She frequently works 12-hour days and more.
I admit it, my job is also my hobby.